Facebook,
Hey,
Instagram,
Facebook.
what is going on? And then there was two of us.
And there's just the two of us today. Who would have known?
Then there was two of us.
It was just us. Just the two of us.
Hello, everybody.
Come on in and
Come
shed
on.
his page.
Yeah, I
Shed his
know.
laugh.
Yeah.
I told Renee she looked like the background of the chair. Ain't that something?
She's so petty, y'all.
All day long.
She's so petty.
Oh.
But she was over there paying attention to that.
All day long. I said, oh,
It's been a long day.
she look like them chairs. She got sick right now.
She's so petty, y'all. She works my nerves.
Don't be mad.
Hey, everybody.
Good afternoon, good evening.
I know. Happy Tuesday.
Good evening, good evening. Wakey, lemon cake.
Who is on here? Share with us, please.
Who is on here?
Share. We are super excited for you guys. Today is a good night. Who's on here?
Tonight is a good night.
I know. I'm super excited. No, this be our first guest. I'm super excited. Listen, happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great week so far. I've been busy. What about you?
Busy is an understatement. From the time you wake up,
And the time you go to sleep.
I need some extra coins.
Hey, Instagram. Who up on there? We really
Hey,
can't see. She got glasses on. I don't.
I still can't see that far. Hey, Shaquilla.
Hey, Shaquilla. Hey, share. Tag a friend.
Hey, Miss Reed. How you doing?
We miss you.
Did you take some leave? Matron. Tell it out.
Who else is popping up there?
What you got? Probably not, because you don't like to take meds.
And she don't. She told me, she said, I'm going to find out. I'm going to go on Google and figure out how to get this shot out my body.
I'm sorry, honey. It's stuck like glue. It is stuck. It is stuck like glue,
She
baby.
said, I will figure out how to get this thing out my body. I should have got it done.
Sorry. Stuck like glue. Sorry, mamas.
Hey, everybody. Share.
You gotta go get that second shot so you can be doubly vaccinated. Doubly.
She said, I don't know why I did this.
Because you were supposed to.
She said, I don't understand. I shouldn't have did. Oh, gosh.
Want it out.
She told me I want it out. My God.
I want it out. Share, y'all, please.
It was two of us. Then there was two.
It was all a dream. We used to read Word Up magazine.
I shared it to my story.
Yes, come on.
Tammy taught me that.
Oh, how to share it to your story?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just hit that little share button right there, and then you copy it.
I'm not dealing with her foolishness tonight. I just want to.
I'm well rested.
She real rested. I can't even get
Say
it out.
that 10 times over. Well rested. Real well rested.
So hi everybody. Tonight is a good night. Welcome to Ladies Kit Back Tuesday.
Hey, y'all. Hey, girl.
As everybody come on, please share. Today is a great day because we are able to have our first guest. I'm super
What?
excited.
Let me do a hold up. What?
I'm super excited. I've been waiting for her forever to come on the show, but we're gonna talk a little bit and then we're gonna bring her in.
Yeah, girl, I know we cute, ain't we?
And like good, ain't it?
And I ain't got really no makeup on.
So let's talk about business of the week.
Business of the week.
Yes. So business of the week is Helping Hands of the Cape Fear LLC.
Who are they?
That is a licensed health home care.
Nice.
So if you guys know anyone that needs any assistance, the CEO is Jamie Stokely. And her website is www.helpingcapefear.com. So if you guys have, any family members or elderly that needs any type of assistance, look them up. And the cool thing is, it is another Black-owned business.
Local, man.
And it's local. So I went to school with Jamie. So we go way back, high school days. So go and support her. I think she might be 2 years in, because I remember seeing her posted on Facebook. And I don't think she has any social media for her business. So go check her out. Go, look her up. I mean, hey,
we need to get a little business on this social media.
She might have a job or two probably for the people.
Coin.
Because I know, with COVID and everything that's happening, a lot of families want their family members to be cared for. So that is very important. I mean, we're all going to get old one day, and we're definitely going to need someone to take care of us. And I told my kids, they better not put me in a nursing home.
That's taking out the verb she used.
I know. I'm saying it nicely because we on live, but I told my kids, they better not put me in a nursing home.
Who's going to wipe my tail? Who?
Yeah, I told them, hey, you better not put me in a nursing home, else I'm going to make sure I'm
going to
move y'all out the wheel. That's what I'm going to do.
Somebody's got to wipe my tail.
If my niece ever see this, I gave her strategic directions on what I want her to do for me if my children decide to put me in a nursing home. But I told them they probably going to kick me and my older sister, because they said they was going to put me and my sister in a nursing home together. They probably going to kick us both out because they think we real bougie. But I told my niece I want her to give me some directions.
Sorry, I need someone to have some Evian water in my room. Yes, Aisha, this is my lip color. I need Evian in my room. 2 cubes, not 1.
So listen, go and support her. And like I said, if you have any people that need any type of service, look her up. And we'll actually put her information up tonight or tomorrow. What did she say?
Amy said Aisha told her she was gonna put her in the nursing home.
See, my son. I ain't gonna tell you what my son threatened to do for me.
Oh Lord!
They said they was gonna put me and they did the same, bro.
That's torture. Torment. It's torture.
So I'll leave that conversation off air. But my children told me they was gonna threaten me to put me somewhere with somebody. But anyway, so of course we are in Black History Month. Black history is everywhere you go. But I like the fact that they took the time and honor us as individuals. And to let us know that we are honored as African Americans. So,
my Black is beautiful.
So I was doing some research or whatever, and I came across one of the first fashion cosmetic. Well, it's called Fashion Fair Cosmetic lines.
Girl, Fashion Fair.
Yeah. So I was looking into that line started in 1973.
That sounds about right.
And I was looking at, and then I ran across another company called Sephora. And I didn't know that they have 12 Black businesses. And I thought that was super amazing to look into that. Especially if you are starting any type of beauty or
gotta know where you came from.
Move.
You gotta know where you came from.
Yeah, so definitely. I thought that was really cool to look up that information. So, definitely good to know. And do your research on these companies before you put them inside.
You must, please.
These stores and stuff.
Please.
Always know the background.
Please. I did some research too, because being in the industry, you got to know again where you come from, where did everything start at, right? Mm-hmm. So in 1898, Overton Hygienic Manufacturing. It was a company, and it was in Chicago. It was the very first Black-owned manufacturer, one of the first in Chicago, but it was the very first one to start selling cosmetic makeup, or not makeup, but skincare line for Black women. Mm-hmm. And then surprisingly, someone came along with skin bleaching cream. that wasn't brown. And they were telling the black women that the skin bleaching cream would not, hurt them in any way.
Oh, wow.
And it was killing them.
Oh.
They didn't know it because of the side effects of whatever they had in the product.
Was it causing any type of cancer or something? Or?
It was killing them. It was
Because the reason why I asked you that, because I was also looking up cosmetic lines and makeup lines and stuff like that. Because it said which cosmetic line caused cancer. And now that you said that, I was like, did it cause cancer? So
skin bleaching cream. And then, so the black women were going over here because, back then it was, the lighter the better. And so they were going to bleach their skin because, well, why not? I want to kind of be seen as socially, economically, the same kind of fair skin. But it was hurting them.
Wow.
Please, y'all. Please. Love the skin you're in.
I know. Now let me ask you this. Because, Kia has her own cosmetic line. And so I really wanted to ask her, like, being that you're in the industry now, coming into the industry of having your own cosmetic line, first of all, what made you go into doing cosmetics?
So I've always liked makeup. I couldn't wear makeup until I turned 16 because my mom was a warden.
No, mother knew what she was doing.
Couldn't even put on no eyeliner, y'all, at 15. I was ashamed.
Yeah.
But I've always liked things that change your outlook. And it's not so much as changing the outlook, but it actually amplified what you are and who you are. So I've always liked makeup. I've always liked anything pertaining with beauty. Eyelashes, lip gloss, lip liner, lipstick. And I kind of got to the point where I'm like, dang, we started wearing these masks, my lipstick coming off.
Yep. Y'all know what I mean? I like to see a good murdered lipstick.
Right.
So, this focus, because everybody is not in love or have a boo or anything like that. So, I kind of wanted to be able to find balance. And I thought we would focus on self-care. Because we were working on our insides. Now let's work on our physical. And I thought it would be cool because Kia has her own cosmetic line. And our guest, Tony, she has her own skincare line. So I am
salivating to purchase.
Yeah, so I thought it would be cool to combine the two. But Kia can do the word of the week.
The word of the week.
And I'm going to call Tony.
It's been great because it's been a week for me. I don't know if you guys have seen my post, but it's been a good week, self-reflection, And so my word of the week, I chose well-being. Well-being. Now I gotta go through all this stuff, pull up my stuff.
But you know what? I looked at her post this morning. I was dropping the kids off, and I thought it was amazing because she was being so open and transparent.
Very.
I think a lot of people think when you start a business, you're gonna make money just like that.
Never. It's trial and error.
It is. And it's crazy because a lot of people looking on the outside, looking in, thinking, oh, well, they should be doing this and they should be doing that. And it's not even close to the case.
No.
That's a whole nother subject when it comes to starting your business, especially when you're starting from ground up. So I definitely enjoyed watching your post today because I mean, sometimes you go to that point like, you know what?
Just throw the whole bag in the
I
trash.
don't want to do this no more. Like,
I'm not ordering another product. Throw it in the trash. Here, you want it? It's $1.
Yep.
No.
And I'll even say for me coming on my end of the spectrum on all types of levels, it is a trial and error, especially when you're dealing with beauty. When you're dealing with not only beauty, you're dealing with clothes. Mm-hmm. When you're doing jewelry, you make your own jewelry line. you can have this design in your head and you literally like, that ain't could turn out how it would be.
No, that didn't come out right.
So here you are, you thinking, oh, I wasted a product, or I wasted this, and then you'll come up with something else. So sometimes you'll go back to that thing, and I think people get it mixed up when they feel like, you know, you're running these businesses, I know you gotta make me millions and millions of dollars, and I'm like, not yet.
Wait on
Give
it.
me a moment. Just give me a moment.
Best position will always be on your knees.
Absolutely. And so I thought that was cool that you had spoke of that online today.
Yeah, it needs to be said. But the word of the week is well-being. The state of being comfortable, happy, and healthy. Happy, healthy, comfortable. So put that in your word bank. Put it in and make a deposit. Use it.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to be well-being. Me.
Hello.
Hello.
Can y'all hear Tony?
Can y'all hear her? Let me see.
Can you all hear
Can-
Tony? Hi, Tony.
Hi.
Can you all hear Tony?
Let us know y'all
Let
can
us
hear
know
us.
y'all can hear her.
Hey Instagram, who was on our Instagram?
Shannon and Shaquilla.
Hey Shannon and Shaquilla.
It's the Beehive. Dun, dun, dun.
So tonight we are going to let's talk about skincare and beauty with Miss CEO of All Shade Skincare with Miss Katina.
Come on now.
So how are you doing, Miss Tony?
I'm doing great.
That's
I hope y'all are doing really well.
absolutely.
Thank you.
So I'm so happy that you decided that you took the invite of coming on the show. Grace us with your presence.
You know, I love to grace those.
Bestow it, honey. Bestow it.
How great it's gonna be, but I don't mind gracing you with it.
I'm with it. I'm with all of it.
So like I said, me and you've talked on so many occasions. So you are new in the industry of skincare. And I'm super excited about the journey. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll go into business.
Okay, well, first and foremost, let me go ahead and say, before I even answer that question, congratulations to both of you for stepping out on faith and so many other things and opening up your business. I gladly have my my cosmetic sister Kia along the way. So,
Kenya, girl, is Kenya. It's Kenya. My name is Kenya.
let me tell you something, honey. I ain't never been a hater. So, you know, I want everybody to win. So, a little bit about me, and that is, of course, I'm Tony. Like you said, my business is All Shade Skincare. I have been in the medical field for well over 30 years. Don't ask me my age. No, I'm just kidding. And I am the first person in my family ever. Well, let me not say ever, because I don't know about everyone in my entire family. But I am first generational wealth, baby. I'm the first
Oh, that's awesome.
that I am aware of to own a business. So I am
Wow.
the template right now.
That's awesome.
And, so that's me. I look forward to it. I'm happy about what I'm doing.
Okay. So that's super exciting to know that you're the first one, as you know, of being
Yes.
a business owner.
Yes.
And can I say it's a luxury skincare brand?
You better.
It is a luxury skin. Listen, y'all.
Brand, yes, ma'am. It is a medicated skincare brand. And let me, if you don't mind, let me go ahead and take the time now to educate the people, because
Yes.
when they hear
That's dope.
That's amazing. So me and you have had these conversations. We go back like full flats tires as well too. Just as much as me and Kia. So I'll propose and ask you the same question that I asked her. What made you go into skincare?
Well, I am a Wilmington girl. I love my city very, very much. 4 years ago, I did move to Virginia, and so I left everything there in Wilmington, and I needed something to do. I needed a job here in Virginia, so I went into the world of dermatology. Now, I was not I was not new to dermatology because early on I dealt with acne. So when I was able to work and get my own insurance, I started going to see a dermatologist.
Oh.
Well, in working in it, it was a completely different beast altogether. It was something that, it opened up to me. I embraced it, and I had someone that I was working with say, you know what, Tony, you're really good at this. You really need to start your own company, and you really need to create your own skincare line. And I was like, really? And at that time, I didn't believe in myself. And so, and then the pandemic hit. And the pandemic hit, and we, I was out of work for a little bit. And while, during the pandemic, I started a company.
Wow. That speaks loud volumes to be able to start up in a pandemic.
Yeah.
What was the process of starting? Because a lot of times, a lot of people will say, "Oh, this is the wrong time to start a business in a pandemic." You hear all types of stories. What was probably the most hardest thing? You're starting from ground up, ground zero, no investors, no nothing. You literally starting from ground zero.
Yeah.
What was your biggest thing you have learned thus far, and problem solving? What was your biggest problem solved situation that you've had to learn throughout this process? Because you're going on 2 years, right?
Yes.
2 years. Oh, that's a lot.
My biggest is, it's not going to sound like you think it's going to sound. My biggest issue is not business itself. It was me. Mm-hmm. It was knowing that I could do it. It was actually taking tell yourself so many things, and you can talk yourself out of so much. But I had gotten to a point to where I wanted to bet on me. Wow. And so, as scary as it was, I had no one to help me because, unfortunately, and when I say I had no one to help me, unfortunately, in business, women can be a bit catty.
And can.
And
can.
Nobody wants. Though we're not in the same genre of business, they kind of, I'm gonna say that it's a crabs in a barrel type situation, and they don't want to get any further than they are.
Let me give you an offering.
What I had to do was, figure it out on my own. Now, I will not say that I did not have a business coach, but it took me a minute to even decide, hey, I think I need a business coach. When I say I learned everything, I mean, like, literally nobody wants to help. Everybody wants to sell the information, and they don't really know it themselves. And the part that I did not like is, you can want everybody to be able to follow their dream.
Mm-hmm. So what kind of things can you educate people when it comes to skin? Because being with you, walking with you in this journey, you have definitely educated me when it came to when it deals with your skin. I think a lot of people don't realize how important it is when you're dealing with your skin. So could you kind of educate, walk us, it doesn't have to be broad, but tell us some important things when it comes to your skin and the importance of taking care of your skin.
Gladly. Well, basically just that. You have to take care of your skin. I'm a big advocate on self-care is the best care. I personally feel like if you can't take care of yourself, then you are no good to take care of anyone else.
Yeah.
Now, what people tend to not pay attention to is the skin is the largest organ on your body, period. And, when you think organs, most people think heart, they think liver, they think, kidneys. They never really think about skin. And unfortunately, in the Black community, I think a big lie has been passed around that if you have melanin, you are not, susceptible to skin cancers, melanoma, things of that nature. And so, then growing up, unless your parents were really well off, people just didn't go to the dermatologist. So, if Noxzema couldn't take care of it, if Robitussin couldn't take care of it, and if Cocoa Butter couldn't take care of it, then it just didn't happen. And so, skincare is a very, very big deal. It is the barrier. I need for people to understand. It is the barrier. It's the barrier that protects the heart, the lungs, the liver. It truly matters. And then another thing, in this day and age, everybody's vain and really wants to look their best. You will be amazed that if you were to get on the proper skincare regimen, how it can really turn back time for you. And you start to see a new you. You start to see, like, wow, I had no idea that I could look 5, 10, 15 years younger. But it means that you have to take care of your skin.
Okay.
So Tony, what are some of the products that you can use for people like for myself? I have, when I get stressed out, I break out. And I get really bad acne like around my chin area. And so, and I'm not a big person of drinking sodas and stuff, but I drink a lot of water. So I feel like internally, your skin should be on point, should be flawless. I should be able to walk out the house. Oh no, I break out. Like the top parts of my face is hell.
Don't worry about it.
You really do have beautiful skin here. It's just that one thing that I would urge is that if you don't have to, I know you have to due to your business, but when you don't have to, don't wear the makeup. Allow your face to breathe. Now, as far as your acne goes, it is truly about getting on the right regimen. I do have an acne control system that really does work. I know that's cliche when people say it really does work, but it really does. It's about, say for instance, I have a cleanser and not a wash. I have salicylic acid cleanser. So therefore, it helps take that inflammation out of your face, right?
Right.
Then I have the glycolic acid. It's like a little 10-minute, it's like a little 10-minute skin peel. And basically what that's doing is that gets that old dead skin off. It's no different than a retinol.
Okay.
And then I have the green tea antioxidant serum. That's your moisturizer. And green tea is excellent for fighting acne.
Oh, I got that.
Anti-inflammatory.
I'm sorry. I had to tell everybody. I got that.
Do you have this in a bundle?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I have it in a bundle with the last product. It's called an acne spot treatment. And that acne spot treatment is for those times that you get upset and your acne starts to flare up. All you have to do is roll, because it comes in like a little roller ball, and you roll it on your skin, and it starts treating that acne right then. And I would say within an hour, mine normally will go away in about an hour, but I would say even up to 6 hours, you'll start to see, because it's treating that acne, and you'll start to see it go away. But for those that are just really, really looking for something that's over the counter, there's lots of great things that you can use. It really can. But I do have an acne control system that is excellent. Is a bestseller. Well, of course it has to be a bestseller because that's the one that that I've debuted so far. But because I have other control systems that I am releasing, and let me tell you something. I heard y'all talk about skin brightening. I do have a skin brightening system that I'm actually about to release. Skin brightening today is not what it used to be.
Thank God.
It is not what it used to be. And, with my skin brightening system, it is pretty much, I use vitamin C. I have a high potency vitamin C. So, it's, I like skin brightening for elbows. I like, sometimes us ladies who have gained a little bit of weight, the inner thigh might be just a little
dark.
bit, it gets a little dark from friction, and so it's great for stuff like that. So, I had to correct y'all that, no, what the information you gave was true, but skin brightening system has come a long way.
Yes, ma'am. When I read that article, I said, oh, sweet Jesus.
Well, see, the only reason why I knew, like I said, what she was talking about, I didn't never look into what they were saying that had caused cancer, because they were saying it back in the day.
No, it's true.
I was
It's
like,
very true.
oh my gosh, are we serious right now? Like,
Yes, very much so.
that is crazy. But I mean, I get it. I understand. Like, I mean, time has definitely evolved and changed. So when you're saying stuff like that, it's like, oh well, I get it. I understand. So,
Yeah, can I interrupt you for a second? And I didn't answer Kia real quick. I'm so sorry.
go ahead.
I really want to give her the proper information. I understand that you drink water, but do you drink any caffeine? Like no teas, no coffees, no Starbucks, nothing?
No, I'm not going to say that because I've got to have me a coffee every now and then.
Okay, so caffeine dries the skin out. It does contribute to acne. Are you a sugar eater? Do you eat snacks and things of that nature?
I'm the cookie, I'm the gingerbread lady.
Okay, guess what, Kia?
I can't do it, Tony. I cannot.
Yeah, but you are creating your acne, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh, no.
Sugar, and then in the gingerbread, it also has a little bit of cinnamon in it, and cinnamon can cause what we call perioral dermatitis, which is basically acne around the mouth and chin area.
Oh
And
no!
so-
Look, you got us up here touching our face. Oh no!
So yeah, you're creating that with some if you were, because of the gingerbread cookies that you're liking, and sugar is terrible for acne.
She's talking about they delicious, soft and moist.
Soft and moist.
I bet you money that if you were to get rid of the cookie and get on the proper regimen, you would be like, oh my goodness. And also, let me tell you too, if some of your customers, I learned this the hard way, if some of your customers end up saying, hey, I have your lipstick, it's red, or it's in that red family, I
that, Tony. But I didn't know about them cookies. Now that's gonna mess me up. That's gonna mess me up.
So, I can ask both of you all of this. So, say I use the product of yours and foundation. I'll just say if you have, whenever you do get foundation.
Because your girl is coming.
Because I know she's gonna come with some
round the
foundation.
bend.
And I have my face made up, and I use your foundation. What would you say will be the best way to apply? And then Tony, what would you say would be the best way to like wash it, but make sure that your face is clear? Because I had an issue where I wasn't wearing foundation at one time, and I don't think I was cleaning my face properly, or it made the foundation that I was needing, it might not have been good for my face, but I would tend to break out after wearing it a couple of times. So that was one of the reasons why I was never a makeup fan. It was caused to who I was dating at the time. It's like, you should wear makeup sometime. I'm like, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm just getting into doing the makeup thing because of the industry I'm in. But I just want to know, could you, if it had to, if you guys was able to tell someone, Kia, how to apply, but also, Tony, how do you take it, cleanse your face, but make sure you're cleansing it to the extent that it need to be extended. I'm going to let Kia go first, and then I'm going to, you go part.
So for me, what I do is I never put on makeup on dirty skin. Never, ever, ever. I always clean my face. I have a moisturizer. Because I do have breakouts, I use CeraVe, and it's working. And I have a really good moisturizer first. So I wash, I towel dry, and I put my moisturizer on. And then once my moisturizer has dried on my skin, then I put on a primer. So I never put makeup on dirty, bare skin. I always use a moisturizer and a primer. And then when I take it off with a makeup wipe, and then I wash my skin.
Now, what does the primer do? Because I didn't know that. I saw you when you did it, my makeup, when I did my pictures.
Primer is a base. It's a base. It helps your makeup to stay.
Got it.
And depending on if you have oily skin or combination skin, depends on the primer that you use.
Okay.
But the same process that I use to put my makeup on is the same process that I use to take it off. I use a wipe. I use my cleanser. I wash. I dry. I put my nighttime moisturizer on. And that's it.
So, Tony, I know you have skincare products. And I wanted to know, using your product, what type of products would we apply first to cleanse our face, but make sure we doing that deep cleansing versus, us applying the makeup on, but also removing the makeup.
The only thing here makes me proud, Lord, it's like a proud mama.
Lord, people is talking on Instagram, but I can't see y'all. Sorry.
The only other thing that I would say and I would beg is make sure your makeup has an SPF, or if your makeup does not have an SPF, sunscreen is
Sunscreen.
important.
Ooh, can you tell people about sunscreen? Because
I'm a faithful user. Now, Tony, I am fair skinned, honey. I do not play about SPF because I burns and peels. Don't play.
She was telling me the other night, everybody that's on Instagram, thank you for joining us. Y'all can text me or something, because I know some of y'all have my number. Text me if y'all have any questions, because we really can't see you. We apologize. Our Facebook stopped. But we working out. I keep saying ours. We love y'all. Thank you for joining us on Instagram. So like I said, if y'all have any questions, please text my phone or inbox us on Instagram. So I need to know about this lotion, because you don't really hear a lot of people even talk about that as well, neither when it comes to, the summertime, because they say a lot of our pigments, we do not get enough sun or vitamin D in our system. So from when you're done with that, can we go to that? Because I need people to understand that as well too.
Yeah, I need for people to really understand that too. I do have a sunscreen coming out that is favorable to African American skin.
Wow.
But to take and the question you asked me was, what should you do to take your after you've taken your makeup off? Yes, he is correct. You have a great cleanser. I am not a fan. You'll hear me say cleanser more so than wash.
Okay.
Simply because washes are more soapy. They have a bit more alcohol in them, which can be a bit more drying. Where cleansers are not as soapy and they're more direct and they have more of to me the more of the medication that you need that's in it, which is the salicylic acid. So what I would say is that you should cleanse your face for sure. And another thing that I like to tell people, when you're cleansing your face, don't drag your face down. Wash or cleanse your face going upward. Make sure you get your neck. Don't forget about your neck.
Because they be,
You
you ever see that round black thing around?
Now, bud, now you will never see it with kids because I watch from the neck up.
And
that's a different type of rain.
A whole lot. Just make sure the key is to make sure you have an excellent moisturizer. And Kia is absolutely correct. It all depends on what type of skin type you have, whether you have oily skin or dry skin. But you never want to lay yourself on your pillow at night without cleansing your skin, because you're taking off all of those dead skin cells. And then you want to apply a great moisturizer. And then you don't even have to, if you know you're not going to sleep right away, don't rub all of that moisturizer in. Allow it to just soak into the skin. But if you are cleansing and moisturizing your face, even if you're not using anything else, if you're cleansing and moisturizing your face, you'll definitely see a difference in your skin.
Tony, how often should you exfoliate?
I personally feel like it should be 2 to 3 times a week. There are some people that become obsessive with it because the Kia as a makeup artist and a person of that sells makeup, everybody wants that glass look.
They do.
The glass look is healthy skin, where you provide that glass look with the highlight, I think. Everybody wants that natural glass look. And so therefore they tend to exfoliate a bit too much. They go overboard with it. But, if it's not harming your skin, if it's not drying you out too much, 2 to 3 times a week is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I exfoliate with no remorse.
But don't just exfoliate your skin. Do the entire body.
Yes, I do that in the shower.
I have an exfoliator, but it's we'll talk about that in a late night special.
Late night.
I do have an exfoliator. Well, I'll say that I haven't came out and part it, but I do the name or anything. But I do have an exfoliator for your unwomanly parts.
She does. Let me go ahead and push that plug real quick for those on Instagram. Y'all, do you need of the JJ?
I do have one.
She next one.
I've been doing it for a couple of years now. I have a friend of mine. I was like, hey, let's try this, and it really helps for a woman, especially during the summertime, because we do tend to sweat and all those great things.
Yeah.
But that's a part of self-care as well too.
I agree with that 100%.
Share with Tony. I've shared with Kia. I've shared with a couple of other my friends. I was like, yeah, I do have a exfoliator from the womanly part, but I said I don't even know how to market that. I don't even have a name for it, but I've done it for years now, and eventually I will come out with it. I just haven't figured it all out yet. But so can we talk about the sunscreen and why it is important for us to wear sunscreen?
Let me tell you about sunscreen, the importance of sunscreen. Remember, I told you earlier, I said, unfortunately, someone has told the
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, not saying that all of them are definite, but that's a great possibility that they are. So it is highly important. It does not matter. I mean, of course, those that are of a darker hue, they do have a bit more protection, and they don't really wear sunscreen because it does. I'm not telling you melanin does not help. It really, really does. But we in the Black community, we come in all shapes and sizes.
Absolutely.
And colors. And so, therefore, it is important that everyone wears their sunscreen. It doesn't matter if you are, and most people, and this is another misconception, don't just put on sunscreen because you're going to the beach. No, you need to be putting on sunscreen just because you may be driving in the car going to Walmart, or you may be driving to Raleigh or wherever. Guess what? That sun, even though your windows are tinted, it's still coming in. Your skin is still being affected. There's still UV rays out there. And so you need to be wearing sunscreen daily. Now, am I a diehard? Yes, I wear my sunscreen every single solitary day. No. But, when I do think about it, charge it to my head, not my heart. When I think about it, I do put it on. But, everybody needs to be wearing sunscreen.
Okay. This is amazing. I listen, everybody that's looking on Instagram or looking at replay, Tony has definitely educated me once again with when it comes to skin. Kia has definitely educated me when it comes to makeup, because I don't care to be wearing makeup. And Tony had me laughing because we went on a retreat, and Tony, she was the skin doctor, and everybody was coming to her like, I got this going on. So I'm like, the cool thing is I'm able to call Tony and drop down like, hey, listen, because after I turned 38, I had this black spot that showed up on my forehead, and I'm like, Tony, what is this? What's going on? She gave me the whole rundown of, it's an aging spot. I said, an aging spot? What is an aging spot?
My mama got them. I don't have them.
I was like, what is aging spot? And she educated me when it came to aging spots, because I had no clue, no idea. I thought maybe I don't use curling irons. I'm natural. So at the end of the day, I'm like, what is that? And she was like, it's probably an aging spot. But her skincare line, I love it. I got the green serum, the green tea antioxidant, and I love it. I love it. And she told me to get the steamer for my face, so, and drink a lot of water. She gives me this pep talks all the time. So from me to you and from her to you all, it's very important for us to cleanse our skin. Did I say it right? Because I want to use the wrong.
Yeah, girl,
I want to say cleanse your skin. Because, Tony gets real, technical, no ma'am, that is not the proper word to use when it comes to skincare. So I want to make sure I use the right thing. And
it's my passion. I can't help it. It's my
and
passion.
you guys, I've been telling her she need to do a class on skincare.
Agreed.
Kia can do the makeup, the beauty side, but she can also do the skincare. I mean, at this point, I think it's a win for win right now.
Honey, Kia, you do beautiful work. Your skin, I can't wait to order. As far as makeup goes, I don't wear a lot of makeup because I'm in the business of skincare, so I like for people to see my real face.
Yes.
But your work is beautiful. I love seeing what you're doing. I love what it is that you're doing. And let me tell the people right now, listen, take advantage of the fact that I give free consultation. You can go on my website and schedule an appointment with me. I give free consultations. If you have a skin issue, I don't mind taking a look at it. I do not mind taking a look at it. If I can help you, I'll help you. But if I can't help you, I will say, hey, you need to go to your dermatologist. I never want to get so caught up in money that I
it.
Agreed.
So take advantage. Go on my website, allshadesskincare.com. Set up a free consultation with me. 15 minutes, a Zoom call. If you need more than 15 minutes, sign up for more than 15 minutes. I'm here for you. But take advantage of it. It's a free service. A lot of people out here ain't giving away a free service like
No,
that.
absolutely not. So yes, please. That was my next thing. She does give you free consultations. I will take advantage of that. I mean, I got a lot of consultations.
Good gracious, good day.
You need to start paying.
I got a lot of consultations. Hey, Tony, listen, y'all. So we were talking earlier. We're always reminiscing. So Tony was getting ready to go on a mission trip a couple of years ago, right? Can I tell him, Tony? So Tony was getting ready to go on a mission trip a couple of years ago, and I was going through my own thing when it came to dealing with business and really being obedient to God. Not going into detail right now, but I am going to go into it one day. And Tony, I asked Tony, I said, Tony, I said, do you think you'll ever be in business? And y'all, when I tell you the answer she gave me was a nice, nasty, bougie answer, like, no, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. And I'm like, fast forward here, we are.
It's okay. You can tell them the truth. I said, hell no. That's exactly what I said. I said, hell no. I'm leaving that to y'all.
See, I was trying to be real politically correct, but she said, hell no, I will not. I'm going to leave that to y'all. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna work this 9 to 5 because her thing was to work at PPD and travel, right?
Come on now. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I said, now Tony, you see the more, just switch that around. Here it is. What, 4 or 5 years later?
Girl, it's all about changing your mindset and knowing who you are.
Yes.
I can't even. You and I laugh about that because I was so serious.
She was mad, y'all.
But I cannot imagine doing. Excuse me. No, I'm sorry. I can't imagine not doing this. I cannot imagine not being in business. I cannot imagine not changing lives and really out here being a force to be reckoned with when it comes to business. As I told you earlier, there were some things that I wanted to do. Of course, I wanted to, when you're a part of a corporation, it's safe.
Mm-hmm.
Being an entrepreneur / business owner, that's not a safe. It's not safe. You don't know where your money's coming from. You don't know when it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had a mindset shift. I was like, you know what? I don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I'm getting a fair deal at the table. So I'm gonna make my own table. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I did. I made my own table, and like I told you, I said these people don't even see me coming because what I'm about to do with skincare, it's about to be it's truly about to be insane because the one thing that you cannot do, don't get a woman who's determined, educated, and know who she is, and is God-fearing. When you put all of that together, it ain't nothing you can do to stop her.
That's it.
So
that's what you tell people.
Moving forward, they don't even see me coming.
I believe in just moving in silence.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was crazy because we were like, hey, we're not going to be invited to the table. What we going to do?
Make our own.
That's it. So I'm super excited. I can't imagine not seeing you go through this process. It has been a journey. Even with Kia, like, she's like, I'm ready to just walk away from this. Like, I'm done. Like, I say, no, we got to keep going. We always, have to encourage each other as business owners, no matter what type of business that you do have. Will I say it's easy? Absolutely not. But it is worth the fight. It is worth the push. It is worth the having the people hold you accountable. All the above. So I'm just thankful to see you at your beginnings and your now.
Can I
Kia,
say this really quickly? Because, me
Yeah.
to be that transparent. So very good, great job.
Yeah, thank you.
But I will say this: those moments when you want to quit is when your breakthrough comes.
Honey.
It's
Tell the word.
Woo, Tony.
keep fighting.
Yeah.
You have to, as I told Renee today, I said the secret to business, number one, you have to know who your God is and where you are in Him.
That's right.
And you have to trust that if He gave it to you, He's going to pull you through it.
Yes,
He's
Lord.
going to get you through it. But you have to be keen on listening to Him, and He'll tell you whether to turn right or left.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. But number two, if you're going to get in business, you need to figure out, is it a hobby, is it a hustle,
Or a passion.
is it a business?
Come
That's
on.
it.
If it's a hobby, allow that to be a hobby.
Yep.
If it's a hustle, then allow it to be a hustle and you make that little bit of money. Because there's a difference in between $120 and $120,000.
Period. Point
That's
blank.
And so if you know that it's not a hustle, it's not a hobby, it is a business, and you intend to do this for the long term, and you're creating generational wealth for you, your children, and your family, then you make that table and you do all the research and you put yourself in rooms that nobody is going to invite you to.
Period.
You know, when you make yourself, when you say, hey, I look at myself and I say, I am skincare. Period. You're gonna have to. It's like, I just talked about the Lord, but kicking the door, waving the 4-4. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to do that. You have to do that. That's the way I see it. That's how you have to see it. And if you see it and you stick with it and you keep God first, your business is gonna do exactly what God showed you it's gonna do.
Absolutely.
Sure
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Educating
You are
us
so welcome.
with the skincare and Kia giving us tidbits and tips on how to apply makeup and Tony.
Amazing.
I know. Can you tell us? Oh yeah, and Tony has a podcast.
Oh, did I forget?
Right.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the episode is going up right after this. The name of my podcast is called Talk Skin with Tony, and I am talking about all types of stuff. It's I talk about skin, but I also talk about how it makes you feel. People that deal with skin issues, they also have, it has done something to them mentally. It's made them feel a little ways, people go into depression and this, that, and the other. And so my podcast is called Talking with Tony. It's you can find it on my website, Anchor, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, evidently Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast.
We're not even gonna talk about Apple right now because Apple is so difficult.
All of our social media is just All Shade Skincare. Take a look. Like I said, we like to be informative. We like to make sure people are getting the proper information about skincare and watch our business grow. And listen, if you have any type of business questions or whatever, hit me up in my DM. I want everybody to win. If this is what you want to do and I got the information, I don't mind giving it to you.
That's it.
Follow us on, it's All Shade Skincare. We're definitely on Facebook. We're definitely on Instagram. Log into our site. Sign up for our email. We do have email marketing going on. And follow us on those platforms to Talk Skin with Tony. And I thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing this great information and the importance of, like I said, of your skin and taking care of your skin and all those great things. And Kia, like I said, thank you for sharing your tips and things when it comes to applying makeup and beautifying yourself just a tad bit. You know what I'm saying?
Most welcome. Most welcome.
So we have basically ran out of time. Thank you, Tony. We will talk to you soon. You gotta come and physically meet us soon.
Sit your bottom in the chair.
I would love to just come amongst all the ladies. I don't have to talk about skincare. I just want to come and sit because I get home pretty good. I get to Wilmington a lot, and so therefore I would love to come and just sit and have conversation and talk about love and relationships and all that good stuff with you guys.
Hey.
Oh, that sounds good. Yes. I'm here for it all.
Well, we will talk to you soon.
Yes.
Have a great night.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, everybody, thank you for joining us on our live. We apologize. As a matter of fact, I think we are able to upload this to our Facebook page to let everyone be able to see this live. And also it will be on YouTube. Also, once again, you can listen to Brilliant Brains and Women on the go. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook, of course, and Instagram. But we're also on Anchor as well. We are on Spotify. We are on Google Podcasts and iHeartRadio.
Keep it in focus.
And we're trying to see, because Apple is giving us
The business.
So we should be on Apple pretty soon. We'll let you know whenever that is approved. But we are so grateful to what is happening with Brilliant Brains and Women. On our Ladies Kickback Tuesday, there's so much more that is in store as we continue to grow and work all the kinks and irons out, because of course we have them, but we thank you for you guys to take the time out and be able to come show us some love and be able to support us in every way possible. But if you guys don't have any questions, which I don't see if anybody have any questions because I can't see. Thank you so much, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Live. You guys have a good night.
Have a good week, y'all.
See you guys later. Bye.